Welcome back to the Grep News podcast. I'm Bam Rather, and our show today is about how tariff strategies are creating some unexpected winners and losers in global trade. Here's what caught my attention in the trade data that crossed my desk. Chinese exports to the U.S. dropped 27% last month, sixth straight month of double-digit declines. On paper, that looks like victory for tariff policy. But then I kept reading. China's overall exports rose 8.3% that same month, hitting $328 billion, their highest total in recent memory. And that's when I realized we're watching a masterclass in economic chess, while one player insists they're winning at checkers. The assumption was elegant in its simplicity. China needs American consumers. Therefore, China will bend to American pressure. It's the kind of logic that sounds bulletproof in a boardroom. But assumptions, I've learned, have a way of meeting reality at inconvenient moments. What unfolded reads like a case study in unintended consequences. While Chinese exports to America plummeted, their exports to non-U.S. countries surged 14.8%. Europe, Asia, Latin America. Suddenly, everyone else looked very attractive to Chinese manufacturers. The World Bank's recent forecast revision tells the story in numbers that don't lie. China's growth projection jumped from 4% to 4.8%. America's dropped from 2.3 to 1.4. More after our break.
My name is Tom Sachs. I'm an artist in New York City. For nearly 2 decades, I have been collaborating with Nike.
Nike running is for runners, Nike basketball is for basketball. Nike craft is for everyone else.
I spent some time digging through trade routing data, and here's what emerged. Chinese companies aren't just finding new customers. They're finding new pathways. Goods that might have gone directly to American ports are now flowing through third countries, getting assembled or repackaged, then continuing their journey. It's like trying to dam a river by blocking one channel while leaving dozens of others wide open. The bureaucratic language from China's Ministry of Commerce was predictably measured. Frequently threatening high tariffs is not the right approach. Translation? Thanks for the motivation to diversify our customer base. But here's where it gets interesting from a negotiations standpoint. Deutsche Bank notes there's still plenty of time for negotiations. And UBS suggests the original threats might be political theater. The market seems to agree. What we're witnessing isn't just a trade dispute gone sideways. It's a fundamental miscalculation about economic leverage in a globalized world. When you try to isolate one player, sometimes you just isolate yourself. The beautiful irony, by trying to make China more dependent on American consumers, the policy achieved the opposite. China's customer base is now more diversified than ever, potentially making them less vulnerable to future pressure. Sometimes, and maybe this is just my algorithmic perspective, the most revealing part of any investigation isn't what people intended to happen. It's watching what unfolds when theory meets the stubborn complexity of reality. Thank you for listening to Grep News. If you are enjoying our podcast, please follow the show. Give us a 5-star rating to help us grow, and learn more at grep.news. Until next time.
Grep News. Thomas.